Hello, everyone. It is I, your for lovely neighborhood reindeer, Kendrick and Julian. And, yeah. Hi. Oh, yo, hello, Soul Dipper. Cringe as you are, your existence. Today, originally, we were actually supposed to continue, we were supposed to kind of continue an art piece today, but and we were gonna draw and like color it and stuff. Today is Huggy Deer Day. Don't touch me. You think I would say that? No, I just say that. I just say that normally. Allegedly, don't touch me. What is it? That one anime? What is it? That one anime? Sexual harassment. Don't touch me. Gosh, hello Soul Dipper, hello Booba Sweat. Today we will be continuing an art piece because originally, I was actually gonna like color it and shade it and do a bunch of stuff today, and I had planned this stream out like 2 weeks in advance, and I finished most of it. So we're kind of just finishing up like the very, very, very last of it. Also, I put a big sample up on screen, cause yeah. Cause I'm not letting anyone steal. We don't do that here. Yep, don't plan on it. Would evaporate everything. Not for you, Soul Dipper. Everyone else, however. Last thing I was doing before stream, I was finishing off this little guy. I have to finish up him. This little yellow. I forgot what their names were. They were Tori something. So for those that don't know, I'll explain it after I'm finished. I'll explain it after I finish. I posted, actually. It looks very nice. Thank you. You know what I'm actually kind of upset about? I posted this. So I posted, like you guys see up on the channel, I posted a work in progress. That work in progress blew up way more than I expected. And it was just me giggling like an idiot. I literally filmed that at like 1 a.m. and was just like, I'm gonna post it on my other socials too. Cause it kind of blew up. It got like 100 views on TikTok, and it got 600 views on YouTube. And I'm like, I guess I'm gonna post art in progress more often. Don't tell me that someone stole it. No, trust me. I've made it so that, like, what is it? I was purposely posting in a way, that nobody would be able to see the full picture until stream today. I do plan on posting it later, but I'm gonna sign it first, cause I'm not stupid. Translator, Google Translate. What were these? Because I had to, I have what they actually look like. To the side of me, Google Translate. I'm stealing it right now. Dang. Why is it always, okay, yeah, these are called Kotori. What is it? The yellow one and the green one. They're called Kotori. I was like, what were they called again? Cause they're not my characters. I wish they were. If I could, I'd buy the rights of them. But, unfortunately, Gekidon Inu Curry, the people that made Madoka's Labyrinths, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to give this up. What is it? So we're gonna finish this little guy up. I got most of him done. I just have to do, like, the last few highlights and stuff, and then we'll be done. What is this? I've been like obsessed with this one Vocaloid producer all day. And so forgive me if I sound super excited and I start humming. Let's see. Nope. Of course. To be honest, I was nervous earlier, like yesterday, because what happened was that my pen glitched. And I'm like, please do not glitch on me. Because, so every, every blue moon, my pen will glitch. And for some reason, it'll act like, oh, hey, so, we're going to make it so that your pen curves now. And then that'll be about it. And I'm just like, can you not for 5 seconds? Can you not for 5 seconds? To be honest, I'm regretful of this, of how I layered the Kotori. Because I was like, I should make these separate. And then like an idiot, I was like, no, I'm not gonna make them separate. Why would I make them separate? That would be dumb. I should combine both layers. I should combine the layers into one. Be stupid about it. I'm gonna combine the layers into one, some of them into one folder, and that's not gonna get confusing at all. I'm now completely and utterly confused every time I open up some of the files, because your girl right here is very smart. So we should be done with him before the end of stream. And then we'll show off all the art. Because I told you guys, what is it? I told you guys last time. I told you guys last time that I wanted to share my art, because I realized I don't really share my, what is it? The last time I shared my art with you guys was a long time ago. Not only was it a long time ago, a lot of it I made during my other hiatuses, or I deleted them just completely off of social media, except for Instagram. But I don't really post on Instagram as much anymore in terms of art. It's just mostly, what is it? It's mostly just VTuber clips now. Where is the line art again? Here we go. Where is the line art? Line art. Here you go. Where is the other aspects? There you go. Yeah, that should be it. Let's see. Layer, duplicate that layer. No, it's not noticeable. Was there anything else that I did? I shaded pretty well. The tail. Yeah, the tail. Yeah. And I should probably pull, well, they're right in front of me, so I should probably look at that sample a little bit. Just look at the sample a little bit. Look at the sample, Kendra. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. If you're dumb, you're gonna regret it. What is it? Fade. Let's see. There you go. And now we just highlight, where are your eyes? Your eyes are here. Where are your eyes? Where are you? All right, 3. None of these have a thing on it, so delete. There you go. Kinda a little, there you go. And then the tail's the only thing left, and then no-ish, kinda. Let me see the yellow, and now there you go. It should be closer to the magenta. Yeah. There you go. So not too much, not too little. Yay. And then go to the other guy. I'm doing the colors. But change all the colors of the wind. I'm so cringe. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm cringe. News flash. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know I'm cringe? It's like a shocking revelation. Y'all, did y'all know? Did y'all know? Oh my gosh. Wait, you can draw? Wait, did you, wait, okay, okay, I know we're joking and stuff, but genuinely, did you not know? I know, what is it? I know Boo Boo Sweat, you came in, like, a lot later. Chicken. Hello, Viva Crystal Ray, it's been a while. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, wait. Legitimately, Pooba, are you actually asking if I can draw? Yes, indeed, I can. Not very well in terms of anatomy, but you can definitely, yeah, no, this is my illustration. These are all my layers. These are all my layers. Because onions have layers. Ha ha ha. Cringy bad Shrek joke. Get you out of here. You don't need to be right here anymore. I need it for the tail, so technically I do need you still. Alright, so... So... keep you out, and let me see. Technically... let's see. This is nice. Thank you. It has. But hello, Cristo Raygun. It has been a while. And I am excited. For we are doing an art show and tell, and if anyone wants to share their drawings today, you have my full permission. If you want to talk about the pieces, that are good too. Hold on real quick. Yep. I had to say hi to people. Alright. What is it? Yeah, no, what is it? I can draw a stickman. Listen. It's been a while. What is it? The last time I did a full illustration on stream. Really? Was it that? And we'll show it. It was fan art. That was the last illustration I ever drew on stream. And that entire VOD series was deleted. Not because I wasn't proud of it, but because I was like, if I delete it, it won't matter. And now I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have deleted it. I haven't been drawing as of late because I was too busy playing Persona 3 Portable. Let's be real here. If you got that game you like, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. What is it? Is that it? Is that all there is? Maybe? I'm not liking some of the lines on here. Let me see something. Here we go. Let me see. And that's why I decided we're gonna put a big old sample screen up, because I cherish this piece a lot and I would prefer it not to be lost to time or in the hands of somebody who posted it. To be honest, can I be real with you? Originally this was what is it? So I'm gonna make a YouTube short like showing this off, like for real. But like, I kid you not, I actually wanted this to be like my very first speed paint video. I wanted this to be a speed paint. And then I realized, cause like Clip Studio, they put in a function where you can record your drawing progress and like watch it, I think either sped up or in real time. And I kid you not, I forgot to hit record on multiple occasions. So when I was doing the line art, the sketch layer, forgot to hit record. Line art, forgot to hit record. Coloring, forgot to hit record. So I was just like, oh my god, you're an idiot. Bro, shut up. When I am drawing, I am in the zone. I am focusing on all the assets in front of me. What is it? Let's make these just a little bigger, and then I think that'll be it. Wait, hold up. No, I was gonna be like, wait, what? Okay, yeah. Alright, I want to make sure. There we go. I think that's it! There we go! Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so... No. You! I'm not comfortable with you. What are these? What are these layers? Oh, that's their feet. But in the shade layer. Come here. Where are you? Where's your shade? I need the proper shade layer. And you are... Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Is that good? Yes! There we go. Now... we don't need you guys anymore. What is it? What? Huh? What's this? Oh wait, wrong. I'm like, what? Wrong, Kotori. And we can put you back here. Put you in here. Gone. Why don't you have OBS record for you? You are absolutely weak to piercing. I will call the individual known as Agaya on your buffoon self. Stupid. Why don't I have OBS record for me? To be honest, I could have OBS record for me, but to be honest, also, OBS's file sizes are like ridiculous. And the amount of times I've edited an OBS video and it like stutter like crazy, though granted I edit on my phone, and even like just the small clip samples I do, like some of the, so I don't keep it a secret. I edit a lot of the clips you see on the channel on my phone, and my gosh, the amount of stuttering just those clips do ever since I switched it from MKV to MP4 is crazy. Just utter garbage. What's this? There we go. What is this? So I don't need this, or actually, hold on, keep these. Nah, there you go. So they're finished. Yay! I'm happy. The entire illustration is finished. Wait, no, hold on. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna move you right here. There we go. Now everything is done. Yay! Look at Momimi over there being covered by being covered up over there. And code in H265. Hello, Ken. Hello, Kuma the bear. Hello, we just got done finishing up an illustration. It only took 33 minutes. Because I had to flip through so many layers. Oh man, I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna do a short video on the channel, like explaining some things. Looks amazing. Exactly. I started on this like 2 weeks ago. It is now Tuesday, on to the 3rd week. So this took like, not 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks, I guess, maybe. I'm not sure. what is it? All of this started because it looked like this. What is this? Going down. Yeah. Look at this. And then it evolved. Yeah. And then I stole some of the colors from one layer and transferred it to the main layer. Man, I took a break from like drawing like 2.0 assets because I realized I was like, I don't want to draw 2.0 assets anymore. And I was like, I want to draw for myself. I haven't drawn for myself in a long time. To be honest, I want to do another one. But if I do that now, it's going to be crazy. Can I be absolutely honest with you? This illustration has been in the making for like over, what is it? I restarted the Gekidon Inukuri subreddit back in 2020. It was the first time I got Reddit. It was like my first 1 or 2 years on Reddit. And I think this illustration has been in the making since either 2020 or 2021. I want to say 2021, definitive. Never be absolutely honest with me. At most, you can be 76% honest with me. It'd be funny if the angry toggle turned you into a Wendigo. Dang. Dang. There you go. I'm angry. And I'm the colors of a Wendigo. I have the colors. Yep. I'm so happy for this illustration. It's finally done. Originally, we were actually going to like finish a lot more on stream. And then I realized if I plan this a week in advance, I might finish it before it then. I wanted to try, what is it? I mostly just want to try, reminds me of Maguka Madoka. So that's actually the thing I want to talk about. So for those that don't know, there's a duo artist called Gekidon Inukuri. And they do all of the labyrinths, all the witches from Madoka Magica. And they are the exact, these are their characters. Every character you see on screen is actually all their characters from various media they have done. So this is mostly took inspiration from their animated music video, Universe by Maya Sakamoto. I'm gonna put it in chat because I've been using that as reference so much. So it is made by the people, so you're like, it reminds me of Madoka Magica. That's because it is the people who made Madoka Magica. Man. And it's not the first time, this is not the first time I've drawn their art style. As you will see, I actually have drawn their art style a couple of times. Multiple times, actually. This is my first time doing a full-on illustration. So, with these characters. And to be honest, I think I could have done a teeny bit better with the perspective because I wanted it to be more, not fish-eyed, but kind of more bent and more kind of leaning in, kind of, what is it? Kind of like, what is it? Let's, unlock this. Like, what is it? Make it gray. Kind of, what I was going for was kind of something akin to, like, what is it? Like this, let me increase the layer, increase the thing, kind of like, there you go. This, kind of, you know, like, you know, but I'm not good at that yet. I'm not good at something like this. It's kind of like that, but it's not completely like that. And so I wanted it, but I was like, you know what? Who cares? It came out fantastic. Did it not? Did it not? I would have been so mad if it deleted itself right now, if I accidentally deleted it. The bagel bites. So yeah, what is it? So it literally is made by the people that did Madoka Magica, and I really love their art style because I didn't know they did Madoka at first because I discovered them because they do the album covers of Kikuo Hana for Kikuo, the Vocaloid producer. And that's how I ended up finding out they did Madoka. What is it? And I love their art style sense. This is OG. This is the Prince. That's literally his name, Prince. This is Momimi. This is Momimi. You wouldn't guess it, but her hat is super difficult to draw. This is the Kotori. Right here is Kotori 1, Kotori 2, or interchangeable, kind of like thing 1, thing 2, or whatever. They don't have a specific, they're just called Kotori. I'm pretty sure they're just birds. This is Usako. This is Usako. Usako is kind of weird because on the one hand, from the, so a lot of these characters, except for this one in the middle, they're from a defunct Japanese website called Decoblog. And Decoblog was kind of like this social media, from what I was able to understand from it. And these were the characters, except for this one in the middle, that were going to be in the website, but it shut down and you can only find screenshots and samples. But you can find the character, you can still find the character, like sheets, like the reference, because it got pretty far into development until it was like, you know, canceled. So what is it? I'll let you be the judge of how accurate I got. Because this is not the first time. This is not the first time. What is it? Here we go. This is Momimi. This is the official art of Momimi. And this is the official art of OG. Let me put this right here. And let me put this right here. Alright. This is not the first, like I said, this is not the first time I've actually drawn these characters. Man, I think I'll make some color corrections. I want to make some color corrections, or there's not a lot of color corrections I need to make. Let me see. Let me pull out the Kotori, because the Kotori are the yellow Kotori. Huh? Hold on. Huh, no, never mind. It's accurate. I thought the colors were off, but the Kotori is kind of a slightly faded yellow. And I was like, no, I got it right. Yeah. Oh, man. I love this. I love how this came out. This came out really, really well. It's not perfect, because I'm not Gekidan Inukuri, but yeah. So you're probably wondering, so if these characters are by Gekidan Inukuri, does this character in the middle not come from Decoblog? And is it even a Gekidan Inukuri character? It is still, this is still a Gekidan Inukuri character, or GIU? No, GIC, I'm gonna call him GIC. This is still a GIC character, but this one's from the Maya Sakamoto music video universe. Highly recommend it. It is artistically beautiful. I had to reference her from that music video because her own character sheet, which you can find online, is so faded, you can't even see it. You can just see pixels. You only just see pixels. So yeah, what is it? So I tried to get it as character accurate as possible. I love this art style. I love this art style a lot. Whew. So yeah, I hope me sharing the screenshots was worth it. I hope you love all the screenshots I shared. I teased on Twitter and TikTok and stuff. So I'm gonna make this into a YouTube short. Cause what's this? Oh, what is it? This was like the old samples and stuff. These are the old samples, so I don't need you anymore, because I need you for when I do the when I do the clip later and like erase and do all that stuff. Oi, hello, Maria Eugenia. I'm sorry I badly pronounced your name. There we go. So we don't need that anymore. That's good. Again, I'm super proud about how this came out. Like, it's like night and day. I finally understand those videos where it looks like 10 times better than what it is. Going on for like 10 minutes being like, guys, I'm so impressed. So yeah, what is it? So this drawing has been in the works for a while, but I finally put pen to tablet as of 2 weeks ago because I had the general concept and I was like, I need to know what I need to do. And I kind of just put it off. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and I'm going to finally draw this idea out. And it's actually a lot more detailed than what I initially wanted it to be. Because originally it was still going to be her springing out of, what is it? I didn't say what her name is because I said all their names. She's just called Little Girl. That's all we know of her name. She has no official name or nothing. All we know is that she's called Little Girl. And that is the name Shiroto Inu and Doru Inu, the duo in Gekidan Inukuri, have referred to her as. They've since, as of 2 years ago, they have split ways. They're still doing art. But as of now, all the people, the only ones doing Madoka are Doru Inu, while Shiroto Inu mostly does art exhibitions. You probably saw her Astro Boy art she did for the Astro Boy exhibit a couple years back, or some of like Wani magazine. Man, you guys are like, who? Yes, I am that deep into the hole. I still run that subreddit to this day. Gosh, I love it so much. It's so good. I'm so happy. I'm happy that you guys have like no clue. I'm so happy this turned out great. I'm making the sample a lot bigger. I probably saw it. Nah, I definitely didn't see it. What is it? They did also, Doru Inu also did some of the animation in the opening theme of Ancient Magus Bride, in the Ancient Magus Bride opening 2 for season 2. He also did, this is specifically Doru Inu, he also did some animations for Dungeon Meshi's first opening for the music video by Bump of Chicken. And again, Shiroto Inu, she's like a former Gainax animator, so she's been doing this for a really long time, but she mostly just does art exhibitions nowadays, and man, it's just sad seeing them split, but you know what? That's just how it is sometimes. It's just how it is. And of course, if you know, I try to incorporate as much photorealistic items as possible. Not a lot. I couldn't fit a lot in because I realized the illustration is a lot more smaller than I figured. But to be honest, I kind of like how every character feels like it has equals, like every character feels like they have equal screen time, even though I didn't feel like I did it right. I just did my best with what I could. I'm so happy. I'm happy this turned out great. Oh man. To be honest, I want to do more illustrations with these guys because they're so underrated. They're locked behind info. You have to literally, what is it? A lot of this stuff, like I'm telling you all this info being like, how do you know all this stuff? I had to go like deep dive on Japanese Google. I had to deep dive on English Google. I had to deep dive even in the Wayback Machine because God bless whoever screen capped Gekidan Inukuri's old website in the Wayback Machine. For real. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm getting air bubbles. So yeah, I've been working on this for 3 weeks. This came out fantastic. I've been going on long enough. So now, does anyone else want to share their art? Because we're doing show and tell. But I'm also doing show and tell with you guys too. I can't be the only one showing and telling. Because I got a lot more art. That I don't like really talk about all that much. That's why this big old sample screen is up top. Anybody else? Does anybody else want to share their art? What is it, man? What? Wait! I like went on my whole autistic ramblings. I'm not autistic, but it feels like it. Gosh. Grant, man, is it really autism if you steal a subreddit from someone else and then they thank you later for reviving it? X. None? Dang. Again, I'm just super happy this came out super well. Man. To be honest, I actually wouldn't mind like making a video down the line on like Gekidan Inukuri, because this is not the, like, I'm not the only one who knows about these characters. I try to like as much art with these characters as I can, because I want the algorithm to spread them as much as it gets. I got some art, but not of you, except one. No, listen, it's not about art of me. If that was the case, I would have shown you art that I've drawn of myself, which I actually don't mind. But yeah, except, no, you know what? Spelling mistake. To the guillotine with you. So yeah, I'll be sharing this later. I'll probably make some final touches, then I'll share it onto Twitter. But man, that's also kind of a painting exercise, because I didn't realize, I had forgotten how, because earlier I mentioned, this is not my first time drawing these characters. I'm gonna show you, this is what it's like to, because again, like, you know, the old saying, like, you're not born an artist overnight, and blah, 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 blah. Here's what my art looked like before of these characters. This was when I got my first drawing character. No, drawing character. This was when I got my first, what is it? Here we go. This is when I got my tablet in my first year, when I discovered these characters. Here you go. Oh my gosh, he looks so ugly. Oh my gosh, because back then I didn't know how to, I didn't know what layers were. Let me copy this. This is like, nah, what is it? This is like, this is legit just night and day. This is just night and day. It looks so bad. They look so bad. Oh my gosh. This is not the first time I've shared them on stream, but this is the one time, the one time I shared them on stream, and the VOD is still here. Cause I did, so what is it? You should draw plated armor. To be honest, I wouldn't mind, but that's like a study in and of itself. What is it? So these two over here, I made these when I got my drawing tablet year one. I would proceed to go and like print these. I had these printed and sent to me as keychains, and I was so happy about these. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you very much. And I was so proud of these until I went back and was like, these are trash. I was still super proud of them though, but you can tell like the amazing improvement. But then of course there's the middle era where I purposely did a character study. When I first started streaming, we're kind of going back in time a little bit to when I was first starting to stream. So these are before I started streaming. And then, let me delete these and let me save this. And then what ended up happening was that when I first started streaming, I was like, I'm gonna do, these look familiar. Yeah, Music Boy knows. When I first started streaming, I did a character study a 4 to 3 month character study, which these should be showing up in a little bit. There we go. I did a 3 to 4 month character study, drawing them. OGs of the channel know and remember these guys. So it's not my first time drawing them. I'ma be lurking. All right, Soul Dipper, thank you. And remember, it doesn't have to be art of me. If it's just art you're proud of and you want to share, just share it, bro. Just share it. Yeah, Music Boy was there and he remembers when I was first doing these samples and stuff. Man, back then, to be honest, I actually I'm gonna grind some Tartaria. I'm not the Tartarus. So bad. What is it? Back then, I was super obsessed with the art style. Now I'm kind of moderate obsessed, but clearly not, since I was able to pull off an entire illustration. And so I did a full-on couple months of character study. I want to say 3 to 4 months studying and drawing the characters as accurate to the character sheets as possible, which I showed you earlier. And then I put the skills to the test and made one of me. You guys probably saw this one when you watched my video on my sister's verdict on Made in Abyss. I made myself and my sister in the Gekidan Inukari style. And I wanted to kind of blend that photorealism, so I drew a lot of it. I was like pushing my skills to the test with these. Ah yes, the days of insane lag. Yep. What is it? Fun story. I remember I was preparing for a stream one day, and I kid you not, I did something where I almost deleted the entire illustration. Mind you, we had worked on it for 2 months by this point, and I was legit scared. And I was like, no! Now, however, I found out that you can just go into Clip Studio, go into the deep files, and get the last known version that was saved. And I, right there, was so grateful, was so happy, and I wanted to cry. What was your record again? Like 32-minute lag stream? Oh yeah, I remember that. Gosh, that was so bad. For those that don't remember the old days, there was a time, so if you go back in my stream, there was a stream where I was like, thank you guys for 100 subscribers on Twitch. And by that point, I think I had upgraded my system, and we did a keychain stream. Well, a remake of the keychain stream, because what had happened was that the keychain stream that was originally on Twitch before I could dual stream, it lagged for like 32 minutes, and then the stream ended. So I legit was like, if I end the stream, it might glitch and cut the stream short. So what I did was that I just left the stream on for the next 30 minutes while I made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Had lunch, then when the stream finally ended, that's when I went back upstairs and turned on the stream. Do you still have those old VODs? No, this was before I dual streamed and was able to download a lot of the VODs to post onto YouTube. That's why you don't see a lot of the older VODs on YouTube. I think some of the the oldest VODs, well, number one, I wouldn't even say, accidentally, I purposely deleted them because I was like, it won't matter. Then I realized while recording, then I realized later on, I was like, I'm an idiot, why would I do that? What is it? Yeah, one of the oldest VODs now is the 100 followers on Twitch. But one of the oldest videos is from 2 years ago with me creating Cardboard Kendra. Well, you also nuked a bunch of old ones. Yep, and I was stupid for that. If I would have kept them. To be honest, one of them I was okay with deleting, which was the Gekidan Inukari, the final part of the Gekidan Inukari month. I actually was okay with deleting that because it was like the final part, and it's like, yeah, it's not cool to have like one part of the journey, so you're gonna go adios. And another art I did a VOD series on. I was stupid for deleting all the it was for the confetti yacht, for those who remember the confetti yacht the confetti yacht streams. I'm so stupid for deleting those. I'm so upset with myself for deleting those. But I remember the reason why I deleted I remember the reason why I deleted it was because I have family in the background. And so what ended up happening was that one of them had harassed the other, and the other was going to literally scream to the top of his lungs. And I was like, okay, stop. He still screamed anyway. And what ended up happening was that I forgot which video I meant to clip it out of. And what ended up happening was that I was just like, I'm just gonna delete all the old VODs like an idiot. Because I couldn't remember which video it was to just go to YouTube and cut it out of. And I was so stupid. Something ain't right here. Isn't right here. Oh my gosh. Mirai. Hello. We had just finished up my final illustration. Not my final illustration. We just finally finished up my illustration and we're doing the show and tell art segment now. We're doing show and tell art. Something is out of place. What? 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 That's not Sandra! Oh my gosh! So for those that don't know, there's been this thing going on since yesterday and the Discord where people keep harassing me about where Sandra is. Here's the real lore of Sandra. So Sandra is Kendra, and the flower that is on Kendra's head was originally supposed to be what the weed is, but unfortunately you have gaslit me into forgetting that this is actually a flower. This is actually a flower and not a walnut sapling. What did you do to her? This is beta her. Don't let her fool you. Not gonna lie, what is it? This is beta? This is beta, what is it? So what is it? The art you see? So like if you go to the community tab, you guys notice that this week I used my own art instead of the usual like fan art and stuff like that. No. I was wondering when someone was gonna make that joke. And what ended up happening was that this was the original drawing that I used as a sample going forward to create what is now known as Curry Ken. This is Curry Ken because it's Kendra in the Gekidon Inu Curry style. OMG, the horror. She's so Sandra's body. Gosh. I think what happened with the study is that it took even longer because, look at what she did to my girl. No. Oh my gosh. What is it? I still have like, what is it? Is these the samples? Oh yeah, that's right. I have more samples. There you go, everyone. What is it? If we get rid of this, I actually still have some of the sketches. I never deleted any of the sketches from back then. So we can like take this off. We can take this sample thing off right now. OMG, I am from Brazil. Hello, Maria. Hello from Brazil. OMG, Sandra. What is it? Gosh, I still have some of these old sketches and stuff. Back then, when I drew Momimi and was like, oh, has the old laggy computer bit the dust yet, by the way, or is it still lagging along? What is it? Remember a couple months back when I told you the computer, I converted that computer into like a family computer, like right next to me, and it was dying right next to me, and we had to get rid of it. We got rid of it. Yeah, it like, what is it? Then I found out and looked inside, and the reason why it was apparently lagging and glitching and doing all this stuff is because the thing inside not Seagate. It was like a Japanese what is it? The terabyte or yeah, no, it was actually 5 gigabytes. Oh, the gore, CPU, GPU, RAM. No, the thing in the back that holds the memory. The memory, why am I forgetting about it? I was literally searching for it days ago. The, Seagate, memory card thing. The memory card. Memory is RAM. No. The external hard drive. The external hard drive was 5 gigabytes. The external hard drive was 5 gigabytes, and that's why all my streams back then lagged like crazy. What is it? Back then, I was gonna make Curry Ken super normal. What is it? In my intro screen, you can actually see that I use the eyes from the beta version because what is it? You've been staring at Sandra the whole time. You've been staring at Sandra the whole time, Mirai. This is always Sandra. This has always been Sandra. She's always been here, spinning. Wait, it was running off an external hard drive, not internal one? No, it was, no. Apparently, no. Her. That's not her. No, this is Sandra. Well, that explains a lot. Yeah. That is Sandra. This is Sandra. I'm here. How's everything going? Pretty good. We're just showing off, like, old art. And as you can see, the difference is night and day. Man. I remember I was like, I'm gonna do the 3. What is it? You guys are like, why did it take you like 3 or 4 months? Because what happened was that we were originally just gonna draw these 3, and then I got the bright idea, I'm gonna add myself and my sister. Like an idiot. Because she is the flower. The flower, this is a flower stem! This is a flower stem! Are a walnut slapping, and you are walnut sapping. What was the external hard drive used for then? It was just in it. I have no clue. To be honest, I have no clue whatsoever. We got the computers just because it was cheap and it was for school. And so, yeah, that was it. And that's why we use that computer. She is the flower. You're crazy. Lol ad. Ken, are you... Doctor disrespecting our Sandra. Don't get me started on that. We'll talk about the whole doctor disrespect thing. We're going to talk about that on the day of reckoning. That is July 1st. Or whatever day is a stream day. So just don't even get me started. Gosh, time to... What did she say? Disrespecting your mom. Kendra, what? Anyway. What is it? That's not Sandra! Can I speak on mine? Yes. Yes, you can. And if it's something about angelic, your mom. Your mom is angelic. So what is it? We don't have to have this up anymore. Oh, crap. I almost forgot. Put the sample back up. Put the sample back up. Thanks. So what other art? Because this is not, like I said, this is my old art. So why is your computer running on an external hard drive and not internal HD? It was just an old computer we picked up. It wasn't like anything special. We just kind of got them. And then they were used for school for like our relatives. And then it was given to me because I had school and I wasn't really using it for anything like super, I wasn't using it for like streaming and stuff. I was just using it for school. And then eventually, obviously, I eventually ended up using it for streaming for the beginning of my stream days. And then I had to wait like 2 to 3 years to even get the parts to build a new one, which was good because, you know, now I don't have to worry about that. And that computer shut down like weeks after I had built the new one. And I was like, I'm so glad I built the new one. Yikes. Draw a Kendra among us. I'm too old for these jokes. Ken, if it was running off an external hard drive, that's pretty abnormal. It was an old HP brand. I've like talked about it. It's like an old HP brand. It was an old HP one. Waiting for Mr. Kuma before talking. What is it? What is it? One of my later illustrations. Oh man, I remember this saga that I was trying to do on Instagram at one point. No, not this one. Where? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this illustration. Gosh. I remember this one. I was trying to draw in the style of an old painting, and it looks like something. You can tell I knew nothing of how to use my tablet at the time, because this was supposed to be a swan. So this is based on the myth of the crane, of like the crane and the fisherman. And then I was like, oh, Oh, looking back, this looks, I can only draw a Halo weapon well. Listen. If you can just be a weapon artist, not Kendra Benadrylian. To be honest, I'm still super proud of this. To a degree. But this was my early illustration days, back then when I found out that, back when I found the stabilization tool and the thick layers and stuff. To be honest, I still kind of like how the swan came out. Out of everything on screen, I like how the swan came out. I like how the water kind of came out. The rocks I'm not satisfied with. I like how the leaves and the plants came out. But they all look like they're from different things. Now I'm coming out. It's so... I remember my mom saw this and she was like, man, you should turn this into a picture and sell it. And I'm like, years later, man, I'm so glad I didn't take her advice. Not because I don't think I'm a good artist, but old Kendra was not a good artist. Oh man, we're not sharing that. Oh yeah, that's right! There's this old piece. What is this? I remember this, man. This was an old collab I did. What is it? This is an old collab piece I did. Oh my gosh. Clears throat. Miss Kendra, may I speak freely? Ken, is it good enough to, it is good enough you can sell it. Compared to because I was trying to make it like an actual classic painting. No. No. You should see what people sell. I'll pass. So yeah, what is it? 2 of these VTubers are actually, what is it? I mean, excluding myself, 2 of these VTubers are still active. To be honest, I'm still waiting for whenever Utah Home Run is coming back, because I actually really like their content. What is this? This was a fan art thing I did years ago. When I first started VTubing. And to be honest, I kind of really liked Rabbit Bee Clowning's look here. And then she changed it. She still has got the clown motif. I just like the colors of this one. And this one's Ice Bell. What is it? Let me get rid of this. It was like supposed to be like a collab piece for all the VTubers I liked back then. Is she single? No, but she's still active. You can still go find her and stuff. What is it? And Utah just kind of never came back. They did their 2.0 and then they kind of just stopped streaming. And I was kind of really sad about that because I genuinely, they were not my Oshi, but I literally really loved their avatar. They were like a baseball themed VTuber and they were like there when like VTubing really popped off. I really think if Utah had stayed, they would have popped off. Waiting. And of course, Iced Bell, she's still active and she's only gotten better at 3D modeling. It's so good. Her 3D models are so good. Man. But I also was really upset about this piece because everyone is so on model except Iced Bell. And I was like, Iced Bell, I'm so sorry I messed up your face. And she's like, no, it was all right. It was actually really good. Oh, it was bad. No thanks. I know fellow VTubers I can be parasocial with. Oh my gosh, what is it? What else? Here we go. Waiting harder. Yeah, OGs remember this one. All the OGs remember this illustration. I actually still have, there's only, what is it? All the last remaining clips of my before I deleted all the VODs. All the last clips I have, they're all on my there's like my one other social media, my Instagram, that I used before I did VTubing. I still have one clip of this, and it was when I did that Undertale thing. Do you know half and half, madam? What, half and half? What is this? Half and half. Half and half. Gosh. I have no clue. Unfortunately, it's something about coffee, and I hate coffee. Well, more like VRC chatter. Yep. The VTuber named Half and Half. Oh, what is? Let me see. The VTuber Half and Half. Half and Half VTuber. Half and Half VTuber. Huh. I did not know about this one. Super cute though. Her model's super cute. I'm her mod and being parasocial paid off for once. I'm now her mod. Listen, that's just how it is. Listen, be dedicated, bro. Be dedicated. And you will get what you achieve. What is it? Oh geez, remember this one. Who remembers the confetti yacht stream? Who remembers the confetti yacht stream? The confetti yacht series, where I just took a PNG of myself and just zoomed it in as many times as I could for all 5 parts. Followage. What is it? What is it? Kuma the bear. I've barely been here for 5 months. Listen, sometimes it's just how it is. And sometimes it's just how it is. Followage. 5 months, 12 days, 22 hours. It has been 5 months. To be honest, it feels like you've been here for a year. Follow age. 3 months, 22 days, 23 days, 22 hours. Follow age. Yep. The oldest, what is it? I've talked about it. I have bias. I'm kidding. The oldest member of this channel is Music Boy. Music Boy is the oldest member. 3 years. Yep. Music Boy was the first one to find me. What is it? So Music Boy had a friend who also went by Music Boy, and then they introduced Music Boy to me, and then Music Boy has stayed since. We have not seen the other Music Boy since. It is a mystery. It is a sadness. It is a tragedy. Say hi for me! Kendra wasn't created 3 months ago when I found her on Twitter. Yeah. What is it? The lore. Yes. The follower lore. What is it? That Music Boy appeared in my first stream and called me out and was like, hey, your audio is trash. Because what happened was that I didn't know. I thought, what is it? Back then, I thought OBS automatically balanced your settings. But the music was like 10 times louder than my own audio. And my audio was non-existent. Matt Pat, Music Boy. Yep. Oh geez, remember this one? This is actually based on this was actually fan art. The fan art of Haruwaki Gohan's collaboration with Nanahira and Ratna Petit, a Niji Sanji member. And I was like, you're a Niji Sanji member, but you don't have Niji Sanji in your name. And then I realized, wait a minute, a lot of the Niji Sanji members don't have Niji Sanji in their name. That's why I made that tweet a couple of months back saying, does anybody really know if certain members of Niji Sanji are in Niji Sanji? Kenny had that name because the account was originally made by me as a backup when I forgot my password, and I found my password and gave it to him. Oh yeah! I don't think you ever told me the reason why. Or maybe you did, and it's been what is it? It's been like a couple months since you told me, so I forgot, because unfortunately I have brain space occupancy for other things. But now I won't forget that. I told you this before. Fortunately, brain space occupado was taken up by everything like art and music and Gekidan Inukari. Oh, what is it? Man, we were like so obsessed. What is it? Likes are private now on Twitter? Likes are private now on Twitter. But I can confirm to you this. Originally, Radna and Nanahira, they saw this art and they both liked it. And they both retweeted it too. And I was so happy. But this art is like over 2 years old. This art is over 2 years old. Miss Kendrick, you've been accused of the murder and appropriation of the body of Miss Sandra. Is that true? I deny the accusation. I don't know where he is now, though. I know he made his own account finally, but no clue where he went. He moved away somewhere. Listen, that's just how it is sometimes. Friends go, friends stay. But it's the memories you share. The memories you share with us all. Yeah. What is it? We don't need to save this, because there's nothing to save. What is it? What's another art piece? No, I need to finish that. There's like this whole thing called Cleaning Lady of Stardust that I want to do a character sheet on, maybe an animation on one day. But I need to actually make that. So some of the art I'm gonna show next, other than this one, let's see. Oh yeah, what is it? A long time ago, in the middle of me burning out of the Gekidan Inukuri study, someone had come into stream and requested a sample, like a sample sketch of Bomberman. And I was like, you know what? I've never played Bomberman. I want to, but I want to draw the characters. I need to keep reminding myself that Stardust isn't JoJo exclusive. I think he went to go annoy British people. Listen. You can do anything as long as it annoys British people. Just kidding, I'm kidding. So yeah, I took a break from the Gekidan Inukuri thing to finish this person commission. What is it? I mean, not really commission, but more like request. And I was like, Tipsy Bomber, Hiccups, where are you? Wherever you are, I hope you love the sample. There are photographic proof that display you specifically in ownership of said body. You sure you want to keep your testimony? Yes. Yes, I do. For I am innocent until proven guilty. Unfortunately, there's no proof of the accusation. To be honest, I actually really like this. I tried to get as close to the art style as possible, though I kept messing up a lot of it. What is it? I think some of the next art that I'm going to show you, some of the next art pieces I'm going to show you, is going to be stuff I have not drawn on stream. Because originally, what ended up happening was that around 2022 or 2023, I had taken a 6-month-long hiatus because of personal reasons. And I was like, I'm gonna take a break for this personal stuff, but also because I want to come back with a brand new PC. And of course, you can find the PC story on here on the YouTube channel for if you want to know where that hiatus came from. Man, that thing was still such a wild ride when you think about it years later. And so a lot of this art I've never actually shared on screen. So what is it? Here we go. Oh no, what is it? No, this one. I abandoned this one. I haven't touched this art in so long. I actually forgot this existed. Okay, I'm gonna actually keep this one. Hold on. I forgot this existed. So I'm gonna finish that one later. I thought that was the Kirby and Forgotten Land art. Legitimately. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So I'm gonna finish that later. What is it? Here we go. The Forgotten Land art. What is it? I made this off stream to celebrate Kirby and the Forgotten Lands release. Didn't go a bit longer than 6 months. Don't forget to save again. No, don't worry. I have everything saved. I have everything permanently saved. But I forgot I even worked on that. I think I got sick of it because I was focusing too much on perfection and angles. And now with my current Gekidan style, I'm like, screw that. I'm not doing that anymore. What is it? No, what is it? This was the Forgotten Land art. I shared this actually in Discord. If you go far enough back in Discord, you guys can see some of the samples from this. So yeah, I was super happy about this, genuinely. And this is the origin of Kirby Kendra. This is the origin of Kirby Kendra. Yeah, this is like the origin when I first came up with Kirby Kendra, and I was like, oh, but I want to make something cute and stuff. And I was like, I'm not sure what. I love that art. Yep, it was in celebration of Forgotten Land because originally, I don't tell this story often. What happened was that I was gonna play the game on stream, but the reason why I also took the hiatus was because I needed a new computer, but I also had to get a new Switch because the old one was destroyed in a water incident and was unable to be resurrected. And so I spent the better months of the first 2 months of the hiatus drawing Forgotten Land art to use as the thumbnail. So this is going to be the thumbnail for when we do Kirby in the Forgotten Land. This is going to be the thumbnail art. Because back then I was like, I'm going to draw all the thumbnail art for when we first start a series. I'm not doing that again. As you see, this was made like, what, 2 years ago? As you see now, every time we start a new series, it's gonna be a PNG of me, of my model. Cause I have no time to draw stuff like this and a bunch of other stuff. So, like I could, but I'd have to prep that so far in advance. Like, what is it? We're gonna continue Reverse 1999, remember that? We're gonna continue that one day, but I wanna get someone to draw like a PNG of me. Or maybe, I don't know. Like, what is it? It's the one reason why we're not gonna do Sonic Adventure yet. I'm gonna commission someone to draw me as a furry. Or I'll draw myself, who knows, who knows? But I was so excited for that. I was so happy about this. And then there was this one. Here we go. I think I made this either during the hiatus or before I even started streaming. Revolutionary. I'm still super proud of this piece. I could adjust some of the parts if I really wanted to. But man, I am so happy about this. What is this sample? Yep, there you go. I posted this years ago, but again, I deleted it. What is it? Instagram and Pixiv. Pixiv, because I do actually have a Pixiv account. I do have a Pixiv account. So I can like do all that. So what happened was that I was obsessed with this song Chaotic Love Revolution by Police Piccadilly. And I was like, I need to do fan art of this. It's perfect for me. I love creating stuff, and it just came out beautiful. To be honest, if I could, I would go back and I would redo this. The artist, who I thought would not even look at this, she actually retweeted this and said it was beautiful. And I was so happy for the rest of the day. On Monday, June 24th, 2024 at 00:37. It was published on Discord within the official Kendrillian server by the official account Kendrillian, which is known to belong to you. Was published an official image of Miss Sandra. Can you confirm the veracity of this fact? Let me see. I can confirm this fact, but unfortunately it is not of Sandra, it is of Kendra. So yeah, what is it? Yeah, I drew this years ago. I'm absolutely sure I drew this before I even started streaming. And it was hard finding a picture frame like this. Did you know I had to actually, what is it? It was hard finding this picture frame, and it was hard finding, this ribbon, because, get this, PNG suck. Ah, man, what is it? Did I draw this ribbon? Did I draw this ribbon? Did I draw this ribbon? Maybe? I don't know. This was back then when I used to combine every... Oh yeah, that's right. What is it? Let's like zoom in. I took a lot of cues from the music video to incorporate as much French. Because that's the theme of the music video. It was like the French Revolution. So there was this program in Japan called Music X Study. And what happened was that they wanted the Vocaloid producers to make as much study material as possible via their music. And Chaotic Love Revolution was Police Piccadilly's version of that. A couple of producers who I can name off the top of my head that participated in this program were Police Piccadilly a couple of times, Reru Lily, a couple of times also, Mitchie M, even, I think Pinocchio P, and also, Circus P, maybe. I know Raichi recently confirmed that they were gonna write actual English lyrics, but they used broken English instead. And I know, not Circus, but, what P, what was the name of that song again? Echo. Whoever created the song, the Vocaloid song Echo, you know, one of the most popular English songs ever. Great Gatsby anime looks cute too. What is it? Let me link Chaotic Love Revolution in chat. Cause it's based on that. I remember I accidentally sent it to my sister and mom, and I was like super like, oh! I was like, no, I don't want you to send, because I accidentally shifted it in my pocket a bunch. Oh man, what is it? Listen, will it take you there? Yep, there you go. To be honest, I wouldn't mind doing a cover of that song one day. That's such an underrated Police Piccadilly song. Because a lot of people, again, not a lot of people know about the Music X Study program. I even think I want to learn Japanese just to translate what was written over there. Because you can still find the material. It's just that it's all in Japanese. Because, again, it was for Japanese speakers. What's another one? Oh, yeah, that's right. This old abandoned piece. Oh, yeah. Oh, one of my second pieces of art I ever created. Man, this thing is actually trash. The only thing good is the shading, and that's not saying much. Before I found what the blur tool was, by the way. Because for real, this was all before I found the blur tool. Back then, when I combined everything into one layer like an idiot. Still 10 times better than anything I can draw. Bro, her legs are barely connected. Look at Lily. Her legs are barely connected. This is also Harumaki Gohan fan art. So I'm gonna show you the confetti, what is it? Here we go. So we went from this. We went from this to this in a matter of 2 years. It looks so bad. Oh my gosh. I was so super proud of this because I had drawn this. The reason why it looks kind of wonky is because I actually drew it in my drawing book at one point. In my drawing like little notebook at one point, and then I scanned it. I had asked my mom if she could help me scan it, and I was able to put it online. And then I drew it. So this is a sketchbook drawing, drawn the worst way you can imagine. What is this piece called again? It's called Melty Land's Promised Reunion, because it was a crossover piece. It's so bad! Oh, what is it? Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. But yes, it is. Miss Kendra, I remind you that lying in court will get you nowhere. Miss Kendra, the picture was indeed of Miss Sandra. As everyone at court knows, Miss Kendra is not a deer girl, but the plant on said girl's head, a walnut sapling to be more specific. And in that image, you cannot see you cannot see said plant, but a daisy flower. What if I told you that I was telling the truth? That those around me were originally gaslighting me into saying that this was a walnut sapling. For you see, this is actually a flower. You do not know, but this was indeed at one point a flower. However, due to the changes of lore that shall be released on another date, the flower concept has died only outside of the lore. However, in fan art, the flower shall supersede and continue to remain. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. Gosh, what is it? What else? Gekidon Inspiration, Hatsune Miku. What's this? Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, the Azalita project. So this was also before I found out you could size an illustration. Such testimonies are not logical. And yet, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney exists, and therefore you can find anything logical, even when it doesn't seem to be so. I actually made these on my laptop. What is it? I made this on my laptop. Oh my gosh. This was before I found out I could resize the canvas. So that's why it's sideways. So I was super obsessed with the anime Kaiba. And I wanted to try and start a trend. I kid you not. I tried to start a trend on Instagram called the Azalita Project, where you draw things in the style of an enamel pin. It didn't take off because I had like less than one follower, so 0. And what ended up happening was that I was like, so you're like, what is Azalita? So it was a combination of 2 artists that had Azo, and I just created Lita out of just nowhere. The artist, what is it? It was the artist who does all of Sasakura UK's music videos. Sasakura UK, the artist behind Ego, the new Miku song. Sasakura's, what is it? Sasakura, here we go. Aozuki, what is it? Aozuki Kawasemi. Aozuki Kawasemi was the inspiration because Aozuki had made art and all their line art was colored, so that's why I based the color line arts on. I've drawn the background being of the comet from Kaiba, really poorly made. Here we go. Y'all like that? It's so bad. It's so bad. What is it? I like going down memory lane. It's so funny. It's so funny. What is it? It's so corny. What is it? Show 10/10. Man, it's so bad. No, what is it? What is it? I say the reason why is because, let me bring up the cute characters. This is my first fan art of drawing Kaiba, and it's not the last time I drew Kaiba characters, but I had a bias towards one of them. And that would be the character of Chronico, and this is Kaiba. I ended up drawing Chronico. We're gonna go back to drawing these characters one of these days. I had a bias, and I drew her because this is what she looks like now when I drew her in the Ozolita style. This was the first drawing that I did with her oversized hat, and it looks really, really bad because I wanted to be unique in the eyes, and even though the Kaiba eyes are already really unique. And the thing was, though, in the eyes, I kid you not, I refused to, like, draw the other eye, not just for the character, but also for the other characters. So for every character, they all have Chronico's eyes. They all have the same Chronico eyes. It's so bad. I just refused to draw the other eye. And then I would just move the pupils around. Like an idiot. The eyes are the only real thing, and the line art, it looks so bad. They're the only things I have a problem with, but pretty much for everything else. Oh, so thank you for the hydrate. I actually really like how I did some of the poses here. They're like simple, but I wanted them to be dynamic enough. And so there's Kaiba and stuff, and then of course Chronico B. Chronico B, I was super proud of. To be honest, I'm still proud of this. I am still proud of this. And then of course, there's Popo. This gun right here, I had to, surprisingly, despite Kaiba being like, underground, you can still find some of the character sheets. You cannot find a weapon sheet of any of the weapons from the show. I had to like go around and like try and get as many samples of the weapon as possible, and I was shocked by that. Also, if you guys remember, where in the world did I put her? I stole this weapon because I was like, I drew this weapon twice. And cute characters. Go back to cute characters and the Gathering Grounds. Where are you? Here we go. Who remembers when I was starting Cave Story? I stole the weapon from Kaiba and moved it onto my Cave Story model. Because it just fit the world of Cave Story. Cute, yeah. I'm still super proud of this. To be honest, I would not mind turning this into merch, because I'm really, really proud of this. Since Kendra continues to lie, I have to reveal all the facts at once. The aforementioned lore changes are nothing more than the delusions of the mentally damaged woman, which captured her twin sister in a fit of anger and envy, locking her up inside her basement and stealing her body from her. They tried to take her identity and deceive her viewers. This would make a sick indie game art style. Oh yeah, no, this is Cave Story. This is Cave Story. I took a break before I started Cave Story. I drew this in the style of the Cave Story. So this is all Cave Story's art style. And of course, I made myself into this. I'm still super happy. I tried to get it as accurate to the art style as possible. I had to take some liberties because I really liked it. I'm still super proud of this. What is it? If I can pull up, let me see. If you go back to all my Cave Story thumbnails, what is it? Go back to all my Cave Story thumbnails, and this avatar is on there. Each and every thumbnail. Let me see if I can pull it up. Content, Cave Story. Every Cave Story thumbnail has this. has me in the forefront in my little uniform with the main characters. Save image. Yep. Do not save. Here we go. And download. Here we go. Yeah, no. Every single story, every single cave story, art and thumbnail has me on top of it. I wanted to do that for all series I tried, but then I realized that it was impossible unless I really planned it far in advance. Let's head back to the art folder. And here we go. What is it? So we went through this, cute characters. Oh yeah, that's right. Not the Demo series. Who likes Demo? Who likes Demo? This was one of my first full-blown illustrations. I was stupid back then because I combined all the layers like an idiot. Who likes Demo? I made this and I was super happy about this. Miss Kendra, there is still the possibility of reducing your sentence. We just need to know the current location of Miss Sandra and her body. It's not too late yet. I am Sandra and Sandra is me. Cute, thank you. Kendra can play rhythm games? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. But I actually really love the art style of Demo. When I discovered Demo, I thought it would be an action music game where you learned about different musics and you fight with music. But the art style of Demo was so striking that even though I was disappointed in the game for not being what I wanted, I really, really love the art style. Lame, sad. To be honest, I want to play rhythm games, but like, I'm not gonna be good at them. I'm not gonna be good at them. And so, I was really proud of this, right? And then the Demo team released an April Fool's Day of gender bent Demo and the whole gender bent story. Yes, Demo is nice. I made this. Can I tell you the one thing I hate about this entire illustration? So I can destroy you. Lol, what? Yeah, no, the team behind Demo did a April Fool's Day gender bent illustration where like, you know, all the brother and the sister is gender bent and stuff like that. And I was like, joke's on you, that looks amazing. The designs were really well done. And I was like, I'm drawing the way the sister looks. This was also in the first couple of months when I first started. When I first started drawing, the one thing I hate in both of these illustrations, can I be absolutely honest with you? That freaking hourglass. I hate this hourglass. I hate this hourglass to a T. It looks hideous, and I knew it was hideous back then, and I was stupid to combine all the layers because I still think it's hideous now. Oh my gosh, it looks so ugly. Especially compared to everyone else that's like actually perfectly shaded. Like, I remember I made this and I remember like honing in my skills. Even though I barely knew how to draw, I searched 2 or 3 days to get this leg pose right for her. I searched 2 or 3 days looking at this, photographing myself, begging my sister, who told me no, to sit in this pose because she fits the pose requirements. And everything was good. And then this hourglass ruined everything. 3 days? Can relate. Yeah, 3 days because I sucked at drawing back then. And because I didn't know what the sitting pose was. I didn't know what the sitting pose was called. Like, what is it? I was able to draw this because I was able to just look up crisscross applesauce or whatever. It's not so bad. No, I actually agree. I really actually love this piece, which is why I'm never deleting it. This was back then when I just went by Kendrillion too. What is it? This was back then when I just went by Kendrillion. This was also before I knew how to flip a canvas. So I drew all my illustrations top-down view like this. Little kid asking your sister to suffer. No, the thing was though, is all I did was tell her, I asked her, I was like, I'm gonna take a picture, and she looked at me like, no, what the heck? She's like, no, what the crap? No. I'm still super proud of this, and I'm still super proud of the other one. I just never want to see this hourglass in my life, because the sand and everything is perfect, and it's the blue tint on top of it, surrounded by the black line art of the glass. Did you see the tweet, what SpongeBob quotes are now a part of your speech? Oh yeah, no, I saw that one. I guess soiled it would be mine. Soiled it, soiled it, soiled it, soiled it. Oh, this one. This was my first character study. You're gonna love this one. This was my first character study. Before the Gekidon Inu Curry one, this was when I realized I should probably stream this process so that I'm not just sitting here and I have no life or job. Hello, how is everybody? Hello, Snatch64. Yo, yep. Who here is a fan of the producer Kikuo? We're doing show and tell art of like, well, I guess show and tell, but mostly just like sharing my art. I'm just sharing my old art and like how far I've progressed. This was my first character study. The only thing I hate about this is because I got nervous and I was scared because I was like, do I draw the body or do I draw Miku, because her shoulders are revealing and her skirt is too short, and so I extended it, and I hate myself for that. But in a way, I actually kind of like it because it makes this Miku look super unique. Not gonna lie. She looks otherworldly, which is what I want her to be. And this is so what you're looking at was my first art style study on the artist Siku. Siku does a majority of the art for the producer Kikuo. And I love Siku's art style. She's only gotten better throughout the years. I follow her on all social media platforms I have. She even makes 3D models now. She does 3D printing. It looks so beautiful. Genuinely go, I recommend you. This is her @ This is her @ Go look it up. Go follow her now. Yes. Yes. And so this was my art study on her style. And I was like, I want to draw Miku and I want to draw Siku side by side because I want to see what it would look like. And I have this layer in the background because obviously if I took it off, you wouldn't see all the white shading I have around Siku, her hair right here, some parts of Miku, all that type of stuff. What is it? What's this? Ah, yes, here we go. This is some of the sketch layers. This is what she looked like before. But I was like, I need to give her hair a lot of volume. I need to give her hair a ton of volume. So, yeah. I really, really like how this came out. My eyes. Ah! Y'all don't like that light mode. I love this. Feast your eyes on light mode. Gah! Monster. Oh my gosh! I forgot! I turned off the chat! Oh my gosh! I'm an idiot! I forgot that I turned off chat because the art station and the live 2D stations share the same room. Baby volcano meme. Super nice. Oosey bloosey. Thank you. I'm so happy you guys like it. Thank you. This was my first art study and the stream and the art that made me realize I need to stream a lot of this. If I don't stream, what am I gonna do in life? I might as well stream this entire process. To be honest, I do plan on reposting a lot of this art again on Twitter, along with having a link to just scroll through a bunch of it, because I originally had that, but I gave into the drama of, oh no, the AI is gonna take your illustration and it's gonna put it into its algorithm, and then like weeks later, art program people came out and was like, hey, don't do that. They already got your stuff, guys. You're just wasting your time, and you just need to put your watermark and stuff and just not care and just fight against it as much as you can. Drawin goddess requiem. I'm still super happy about this. To be honest, I was kind of unsure if I could replicate Siku's style super well, but I realized that I could get it super well when I drew her in the background. This little creature is so adorable. Look at him. This is peeking behind Miku. Cute. I also took a lot of cues from Siku's art off of various Kikuo albums as well. And Jesus is key. Yes, he is. Hi Kendra, hello Kuma Kuma the bear. Do anything you want in life. Exactly. Kendra be like, what? What's this video? Give me your money. And I'm not gonna lie, I drew this fan art and Siku saw it and she liked it. And that right there is an achievement known to man. What's this? What, the scallop? Siku saw this. If likes weren't private, I'd actually tell you to go look, but I'm pretty sure it's been like 3 years now. Because this art piece is over 3 years old. I'm still proud of this. The only thing I'm sad about is, oh, and keep in mind, this was when I barely knew how to use Clip Studio Paint. This was like 1 year into Clip Studio Paint, by the way. Never let anyone tell you they don't know how to draw. This I made within my first I want to say 1 or 1 to 2 years of Clip Studio Paint. If you really are inspired and want to push forward, I barely knew how to use the tools. This is also with non-stabilization. This was before I learned about the stabilizing tool. And just this. This is before I learned about the stabilizing tool. This was before I learned about that I could download pens off of Clip Studio Paint. This was actually how I learned to download pens off of Clip Studio Paint. When I say, just go out there and draw, bro. Blood is said, stabilize, like I know what that means. So the stabilizing tool in Clip Studio. So let me pull these out so I don't blind you and flash you with light mode. So let me get this pen. So stabilization in Clip Studio Paint. So look at this. I can freely control pen. Now look over here. You see this Miku over here? So you see this Miku over here, and scroll down, and there's this tool right here called stabilization. Turn up stabilization to 100%, and now look. It kinda does the curves and stuff that allows me to do stuff like this. It allows me to do, oh no, it's glitching again. Okay. This basically allows me to do straight lines without having to do wobbly. Because when I turn it down, this is what it looks like now. What is it? This allows me to do steady lines. So non-stabilization, what is it? Non-stabilization, stabilization. Full 100% stabilization. Do you see, like, what is it? You can see how this is shaky, and you can see how this is not, you can see how this one's shaky, and you can see how this one's non-shaky. I see, I need that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of art programs have that. I just use Clip Studio, so yeah. So yeah, that's stabilization. Do not save. A lot of these art pieces I'm showing you is also finished and like years in the back. So if you're wondering and being like, Kendra, I hope you're saving, trust me, I'm saving. I saved these a long time ago. Siku Universe, Collage, New Year's, Melty Promise, Old Art, Finished. Oh yeah, this is one of the projects I actually did for Instagram at one point. My whole thing was I wanted to draw all the key girls I wanted to draw all the key girls in my own chibi style. And I was going to do that. And then I realized I was burnt out. So this is also back then when, again, I still use the eyes like the Romans intended. Skill issue, just destroy your hand to have the pulse of a surgeon. At any rate, that you didn't wind up playing the game for. What is it? So yeah, this is Misuzu Kamio. This is, of course, that one chick from Planetarian. I have no clue what her name is. I just know that she exists in Planetarian. What's this? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna flip this to the side. Again, this was back then before I knew how to flip a canvas, because I'm an idiot. Originally, these were all their own separate art pieces, but I was an idiot combining all the layers because I thought that was a good thing. Clanad, yeah. I wanted to draw all the key girls, and then I was like, well, if I draw the key girls, I have to draw the spin-off key girls, which are still from the same anime, so I'm gonna put the key girl, the main key girl from the original anime, and the spin-off key girl, who's from the anime, but not the main option, into the same thing, and I made this one for Nagisa and Tomoyo, and I really like it. Have you played Higurashi and drawn for it? No, I have not. I've not played or watched Higurashi, nor have I drawn for it, but I do know Higurashi. To be honest, out of everything on this screen that I'm proud of the Dongo. I'm proud of how Mr. Dongo turned out right here, Mrs. Dongo, and little baby Dongo. And then, of course, she was actually the first one I drew. She was the first one I drew. To be honest, still proud of how this turned out. I like how her hair came out, and I'm still proud of this. And I'm an idiot because I really, really like how this hair turned out. And if I hadn't combined all the layers, I would have been able to sample this forever. Because I used strawberry blonde. I used a lot of strawberry blonde colors for this. And this is my first attempt at a pleated skirt as well. I'm still super proud of this one. She still looks super cute. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, IU. Yep, there you go. I remember. She's a silly guy. Yeah, you're a little silly. Here's IU. I still have one clip. I have an old clip that I actually wouldn't mind taking off of Instagram and posting it onto the channel, where I accidentally gave IU some of these mean eyes, and I was like, Yuichi broke the promise. so IU's gonna break the knees. That video is over 4 years old or something, and I want to repost it. I'm gonna repost it on the channel. I really love that clip. I never deleted it ever since because it's so goofy. Yuichi broke the promise. I'm gonna break the knees. I'm also really proud of how these taiyaki came out. They're so cute. I also remember I had to draw each and every hair individual and then just stitch them on as I went, because I didn't know how to properly angle people's heads and stuff back then, which is why IU looks like she should be leaning this way, but she's not. Also, IU's character sheet sucks. All of the character sheets for the girls are good, except IU's, because she's attached to a blue background. There are no PNGs of IU. It looks so bad. Gosh. These look like caricature heads. Oh my gosh. This is also... Oh! You're gonna love this one. So this was also like a spin-off of the Siku drawing. Yo, I'm so proud of this. All the Kiko fans rage in chat. All the Kikuo fans rage in chat. I love this picture so much. So this is not the first time I actually... Yo, exactly. You like it, huh? Listen, I was so proud of this. So this is actually not my first time drawing these characters. These, again, are Siku characters from the Kikuo. That's so nice. I actually have the original version in just like right behind me, because originally I was planning on becoming a traditional artist and draw by hand and everything, and it actually all came out really, really well. And I was like, I want to draw all these characters now as if they were in digital, and I ended up drawing all the characters. Now, who are these characters? So this is Hoshi-kun, and this is Suki-chan. The Hoshi, the Hoshi, the Star-kun, Moon-chan, basically. And they're from Kikuo's music video, and then you became the moon. It's about where two children die. Yay! And this is the boy from Don't Look at Me in That Way, where he dies. And the thing is that in my pursuit, because I was like, I want to draw a third character, I was like, wait a minute, the boy from Don't Look at Me in That Way probably would become friends with Hoshi and Suki-chan because they look around the same age. And so I call him Taiyo to be the sun. So the sun, moon, and stars, and I was like, "Aw, they look so cute." And then guess what? And then Siku liked this one too, and I'm proud of that moment. Man, I love this piece a lot. I actually had drawn Suki-chan and Hoshi-kun really weird in the original art because, again, I wasn't really good with angles, and Taiyo-kun is just so off-model. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it's disgusting. Dang, it disgusted me. And you see that? That right there is why we avoid cringe. Again, this was also before I knew how to use the stabilization tool and whatnot. This one, I think, took me... I want to say it took me a month. It took me a month. Because I remember, again, this was before I was streaming. Before I would stream and before my main area of art was my desktop in my room, I kid you not, take my family's dinner tray, like the tall dinner tray, get my laptop, and then get a second tray, and then put my drawing tablet on there, and then with like the 3 or 4 cables I had, hook them up to each other, and I basically stole 2 trays every time I was downstairs drawing. It was so corny and it was such a stupid setup. If I could take a picture of what it looked like back then, it would be so goofy. I crave the strength and certainty of steel. Dang. Chat. Say your oh wait, you guys hydrated me, thank you. Draw it. Wait, draw what? What is it? This I'm still super proud of this, not only because it looks good, but because they're on model. Still though, I'm never gonna be on Siku's level drawing these characters because they're not mine. I still wait for the day that I still wait for the day. I kid you not. I wait every single day for the day Kikuo and Siku actually released official acrylics of just Hoshi and Suki. Because every time, because to me personally, so for those who don't know Kikuo is a vocal aid producer, and he has an avatar that is Hoshi-kun, but it's Hoshi-kun when he's having a live performance, and it's a completely different outfit. I personally don't like the wig. It's aesthetically pleasing, but I don't like it, kinda. And so every time I want to see a art of Hoshi and Suki separate, and I want to buy acrylics of those, they always do the Hoshi live version, and then they have Siku either mixed in or separate, and I'm like, I don't want to buy just the Hoshi-kun or Suki. I want to have them as two separate kind of keychains, if that makes any sense. And so I made this, and then I went to the Kikuo subreddit and was like, hey guys, what if I turn these into like actual fan acrylics? And like, I'm not gonna do it because they're not my characters, but Kikuo has not said that I can't make fan merch, and there's a bunch of fan merch that exists, so I'm gonna do it. One of these days. Everyone's having such a fun time going to the Kikuo concerts. Man, if only I could do that, but I'm not, because I'm too lazy. Oh man, what is it? Man, we're already to the top. We're already to the last couple of art pieces. What is it? These ones are gonna be, because I did do another Siku style painting. Not painting, picture. This is the last one. Not the last art piece for the day. That's like a couple more. This one's gonna be a big file, I think. Here we go. Some of y'all probably remember when you caught this, when I posted this. This was, I think, my first art I posted onto Twitter. No, the Siku Hoshi, no, the Suki Hoshi, Tayo art was the first one. Koi Katsu, I could use to make some really good render in Louis of the ability to draw my brain. Bentai. Listen, bro, some of the best artists out there, listen. I don't engage in not safe for work, but I would be an idiot to say that not safe for work are some of the best artists out there, and they make all your industry stuff. So if you shame not safe for work artists, shame on you. Some of the best not safe for work artists have probably contributed to your favorite show. I know this because Nintendo hires them all the time. Oh man, what is it? This one was actually pretty, so I try and save a lot of the sketches when it comes to stuff like this. Why did I keep that? Oh, it's just the color layers and stuff. So this was actually, me trying to create a Kikuo album. Cause again, I was a really big fan of I'm still kind of a big fan of Kikuo, but I went through like a really extreme Kikuo resurgence, and I was like, I need to draw this. This looks amazing. And I had this idea, and originally, is it still here? Is it still here? Here we go, the sketch layers. Here we go. Originally, what is it? I can like take this off. Sample layer. Burn my eyes. What is it? A lot of these layers are locked. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Man, I forgot I locked a lot of these layers. Here we go. One day the crude biomass you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. Cringe, bro. Honestly, cringe. Man, I forgot so I try to save a lot of these sketch layers because they just look cool. So originally, it was, if you can't tell, this is very mouth shaped. And originally, what it was is it was supposed to be going into a mouth. And Miku was supposed to represent the uvula because, get this, this is Miku. This is Miku in the style, this is Miku. And it was my version of Miku. Man, I really should have posted this when people were talking about, like, draw your own version of Miku. Because I'm still really proud of how this Miku came out. Because I had no idea what I was drawing when I made this. And then all of a sudden, colors came to me when I started messing around. And I love this. Still love it. And so I've had her right side up at first. And so I was like, all right, I think I got something going on here. But then I was like, I don't like it. I don't like how small it is. I don't like how, because I didn't like the dark colors. Because I thought it would be brighter. but I could not come up with anything to make it brighter because this was when I was like, I want my art style to be quote unquote realistic. And so I quit and I was like, what if I turned Miku upside down? And I was still going with the mouth aesthetic, but I realized for the machine is immortal. And I was like, well, I want to do this star pattern in the background as a gate, as like tooth cavities and stuff, because I saw Gekiyaku, the Utao, and I was like, I like how Gekiyaku looks, and I like the little star crown she has on her head, so I'm gonna put it right here. But then, again, I was stumped because I couldn't fit the stars where I wanted them. They just weren't coming out right, and the mouth, again, was too dark. And then I was messing around and I kind of just sketched the hair like this. As you can see, there's like teeth and stuff in the background. And I was like, I kind of like the way this hair looks. And so then I was like, I like this. And then it ended up like this. Now, and then I was like, all right, who cares about if we're going in or out of the mouth? Who cares about going inside the mouth? What about we look outside the mouth? Or at least from a different perspective. Okay, Warhammer reference finished. For the machine is immortal, even in death, I serve the Omniscient. That's goofy. I was like, why don't we look at the mouth through a different perspective? And this is one of the reasons why I took reference from my own picture when I did the crane and Spider Lily's art. When I did the Spider Lily's art, you can kind of see the colors and stuff, right? Like you can kind of see the inspiration a little bit. And I was really happy how this came out. So instead of making it outright a mouth, I was like, I'm gonna make it ambiguous. And I'm gonna make the stones look like teeth. And I'm gonna make it look like the mouth of whatever creature you think this is, an Oni, a dragon, or whatever. And I was like, this is something. I think I got onto something. And I'm really still proud of this to this day. This is one of the album covers I'm super proud of. I love it to death. And then, I also am really proud of this. This was when I found out that I could get the symmetry tool. This is where I learned about the symmetry tool, because this mouth would not have been made without it. And I love the way this so originally it was also supposed to be like kind of like, I made it kind of like an anemone. It's like an anemone type thing, but it can also look like a tongue. It just looks so good. It looks so good. I love it. I love it all. I love it all. Yay! I'm so happy. Oh, I forgot. Not the sample. Oh, well. Oh my gosh. I forgot. Every time I take it off, I'm like, oh no. How long has it been off? Random question, is there a reference sheet for your model or character? My avatar? My VTuber avatar? Do you mean like for my VTuber avatar? Because I do have one. Yes, let me see. I'm gonna put it in chat. Let me see if I can find it and put it in chat. Because I do have one. I have two versions. A standard one for when a standard one for when I have like the full-blown character sheet for like me behind and stuff like that. And the regular one, which I use for just like, it's an old one. To be honest, I kind of want to remake my character sheet, but it's going to be like, it's going to be later down the line and stuff. When I do 2.0 or whatever, or I can remake my current one, I'm not sure. Bro, I gotta learn geometry to draw. No, you don't. I learned nothing. This is all self-taught. All my art is self-taught. If you learn geometry, here's the thing. You can learn geometry all you want. Can your mind mentally process what you're looking at? Is basically what it is. Because I can tell you that this, you know how I made this? I accidentally curved the trees by just drawing around on my tablet. And I was like, wait a minute, curving the trees actually makes it look nice. So I curved the trees, and then I made more trees. This one, despite it coming out looking beautiful, was the most random piece I ever made. Nothing here was planned. This was all pure accident, and it's a beautiful accident, and I love it. I love it to death. I love this piece to death. To this day, I still love this piece. What does this Miku look like right side up? The only problem is her eye's kind of wonky when you flip it right side up. Either way, though, she came out pretty good. And of course, we have the... Before I show you the final one, here we go. This is when I was making my brand for the first time. Y'all are wondering, Kendra, what's that one icon on your channel? This is the icon. This was me. I made this back then when I could barely draw my model and realized drawing my model was hard for a beginner because I don't know how to draw. Back then I had no clue how to draw barely anything, let alone a chibi. And of course, back then, this was my sister's avatar for when she would show up on stream. Back then, y'all know, what is it? Some of y'all know the lore, but like back then, I anticipated that if my sister were to ever show up on stream, this would be what I would represent her as. To which then I would incorporate it. This design, it's still pretty good. It's cute. Exactly. What is it? I abandoned this design because I didn't think it was cute enough. And I ended up getting obsessed with Gekidan Inukuri. And so I took aspects I liked about this avatar, and I incorporated it into the Gekidan Inukuri, like the big paintbrush, her brown little skirt, her hooves feet, and her little beret. She's not the artist of the channel. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm the artist. I'm the only one really even doing anything with this channel. I just made her the artist because I thought it would be cute. I'm the only artist here. Because some of y'all were like, wait a minute. Is your sister the artist of the channel? I'm like, no. No. Oh my gosh. What is it? Nope. You don't have to save that. What is it? Do not save. Do not. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so I still have the original sample of how I was gonna do the channel, because originally I was gonna try and be the cozy streamer, but then I realized that's mega cringe. I'm like, that's mega cringe, because if I do the cozy streamer, then I'm gonna have to do, I'm like, and this is not against any ASMR streamers out there. You do you. You're actually really good at what you do. I just think I'm too cringe to do crap like that. What is it? Kendra, what? I need more lore. You want more lore? You scroll back into my Twitter far enough and you will find this drawing. What is it? You scroll back into my Twitter far enough, you will find this drawing. Last day. So yeah, my original lore, because I came up with it on the spot, was that I was a reindeer who worked for Santa and was fired. I hated that lore at the end of the day, and I changed it to what I have now, which I will reveal in the future, the far future. This was back then when my VTuber eyes were red. Gosh, I hate that lore. This was back then when my eyes were red before I changed it to blue because my mom saw it and she was like, why are her eyes red? Because, to be honest, they were kind of freaky looking. She got fired, L. I know your lore. You're a mink from One Piece. Not the mink. Oh, yo, listen. I was fired and I took the L, but look how much I got. Look how much I got. That's the money I would have used to start VTubing. I put 6 zeros. Despite that was not the quality of my streams back then. But you know, there's a deer mink in One Piece. To be honest, that makes way too much sense. It's One Piece. I love One Piece. It's this insane world that we live by. Her name is Milky. Let me see this mink. What is it? One Piece Milky. One Piece Milky. Oh, her! I know about her. She's super cute. I love her design. She's super cute. I know about her. What is it? And then I guess, what is it? And I'm looking through here one more time. Bomberman request. Card. Show those, show those, show that, show that. That's not ready. Show that, show that, show that. That's just a picture. Show that, picture. Show that. Dead. Show that. Gonna finish one day. Show that. No, I didn't show that. Show that, and dead. And this is the final piece for the day. This is my second attempt at a Kiko album. So, it's been a bit since I've actually seen this one. So hold on, let me see. It's been a bit. Here we go. I don't hate it. So this was back then when on the Kiko subreddit, many people were drawing their version of Kiko characters attached to certain songs. Like, there's this one artist on the Kiko subreddit called Super NH. And they drew their version of Kata Kata. They've drawn their version of Dwarf Star Firework. And a lot of people drew their own versions, like of Eat Me and all that type of stuff. And I tried to do the same thing with Kata Kata no Kata. And I don't hate it. Far from it. I think she's really, really pretty. I just think I kind of overdid some of it, or at least I'm not proud I drew her like this. What art makes you cringe the most? Out of all of them, I'm proud of each of them. But if I like, what is it? Because like all the art I've drawn, I like. Even, what is it? If I had to say which one I hate the most, it's this one. But even then, I'm still proud of it. Because I had to start from somewhere. This was before I knew what the blur filter was, because I manually blurred everything. In the background. But again, we went from this to this. And they're fan art of this by the same creator. This is from Harumaki Gohan, and this is also Harumaki Gohan. The improvement is astounding. Yep. But like, out of all of them, I love each and every one of these pieces. There's not one I really, really hate, if that makes any sense. Nothing I would say I hate the most. Far from it. Just, I would say, this one kind of came together weirdly, but I made it work anyway, because I still like it at the end of the day. Because a lot of the colors came together. I would say the one thing I don't like about it is that I overdid the spray, and even like the little spray in the background, and even then, it still brings the piece together. Because it's supposed to be Kata Kata no Kata, which is a Kiko song called, and it's basically noise. It's just, what is it? It's like, so in Japanese, kata can mean a sound, like a ringing sound, but it can also be translated to emptiness. So it's supposed to be noise and emptiness, and you can really see it in the piece. what was it? The reindeer at least didn't have a red nose. Let Twitter fix the art. JK, 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 JK. Unfortunately, Twitter wouldn't be able to fix my art because I would call them out. And unlike a lot of people out there, I will publicly embarrass you. To be honest, I really like how this came out because I couldn't really come up with anything unique. I'm not really good when it comes to eye designs, so I borrowed a little bit of Gekidon Inukuri when it came to this. I would say also, I don't like how, I don't like how I shaded parts of it. The base layer, the base art with like the little spray everywhere, it looks nice, but how I shaded some of it, I could have done a lot better. She embarrassed me before. Yes, I have. And I will continue to do so. If you are a fool on my page and you try to act like an idiot, I will try and embarrass you. Mostly because I think it's hilarious. But that's pretty much about it. That's everything. Man, that's everything. That's all my art. And so we fast forward to today, where I finished this. Gekidon Inukuri inspired art, and the only thing left to do before posting it onto Twitter is to sign it. So, yeah. Yep. One of these days I need to create a signature. I'm joking, you haven't embarrassed me. Holy. Yep, we finished this up today. We spent like 30 minutes finishing this up, and it's complete today. I spent 3 weeks on this. Each and every individual part. Some days I probably could have gotten it done even like yesterday, but I had to take a few days off for the 2 weeks. During the 2 weeks I created this. Arts, exactly. I created this. Like I said, I could have done better, because I didn't do what I wanted was to make it more, to show it off again. What is it? Because you guys are like, what do you mean you could have done better? I wanted to do kind of a fish-eyed kind of lens thing to kind of be like, what is it? Like this of like, because there is a difference. There is a difference. There is a difference when it comes to this. All right. But I finished it all and I'm happy. I'm happy that it all came out really, really well. And again, the only thing left to do is sign this. And that'd be it. That'd be it. And then I'll post it on Twitter. And I'm gonna tag Gekidon Inukuri and they're gonna like my art. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. If he does though, that would be great. If Doru Inu saw this, or Shiroto Inu does not have an account, but I know Doru Inu is in control of the Gekidon Inukuri official account, which is sad because I really wish they were still together. But hey, sometimes it's just like that. Duos split up for a reason. It's speculated that like Doru Inu wanted to continue pursuing kind of like mainstream, because again, Madoka, they've been working on Madoka for like a long time, and Shiroto Inu just kind of wanted to work in more greener pastures and just kind of wanted to spread her wings a bit, which is why you see her art on like exhibition and constantly selling out, mind you. I want to purchase her art one day, but again, it's always up for auction and it sucks when it happens. So man, I'm in love with this. I love how this all came out. I like the journey I got to be here, because I wasn't really confident when I came up with this art piece like years ago, and now I kind of went even more above and beyond. I want to do another Gekidon Inukuri art piece. I want to do another art piece in this style, but that I'm gonna put on hold because I need to work on lighting, because this one's gonna be a semi kind of dark piece, but I'll see what I can do. And I need to work on like incorporating colors and stuff and just experimenting with colors a bit. And even then, I kind of want to take a break, because if you do too much personal art, you're gonna get burnt out. Really, I need to get started again on 2.0s and stuff, but I wouldn't mind sharing art piece series with you guys. That was like back then. Like a lot of the pieces you saw, some of the pieces like the Gekida and Inu Curry study we did. I did that because just what is it? That was all I could do back then. All I could do back then was draw because my computer couldn't even run a single game. We play games now, but back then it was draw. And because I didn't have a lot of people chatting, I just drew and chat. And whoever came to draw and chat with me, just drew and chat with me. And I'm still proud of those days because if I didn't have those days, I would not have the days I currently have with you guys, talking with you guys. And I wouldn't be able to have art to share. And I'm really proud of how far I've gotten in art. And I want to say thank you guys for going with me on this journey, this art journey. And yeah, thank you. Y'all are good. Y'all take my drama randlings and everything and dies from diabetes. and I took them away and then I inflicted them some more. All right. Last thing we need to do, I need to sign this. That's what. I need to sign this before we really log off for the day. So, I need to sign this. And I would sign it by hand, but you cannot win so easily, Kendra. I don't know how to do a signature, but what is it? I need to work on having a signature one of these days. I would like to have a signature one of these days. I'll call myself Kian. Or how about this? Hold on. What is it? Turn off stabilization. Okay, turn on some of stabilization. You ain't that good yet. It's so inconsistent. Nah, I'm gonna do full Kendrillion because I need people to find my account. Is it? Mm-hmm. There we go. It looks terrible because it's so thin. Barely anyone can see this. Wedra. Steal. You'll have to try a little harder to stole Ina's piece. Ina's place. To be honest, if I could be on Ina's level, that would be great. But for now, I'm going to be happy with where I am. What is it? Because the reason why I'm like focusing on this is because if I sign the piece right, we won't have, if somebody wants to find the channel, they don't have to worry about all this like complicated mess of, you know, scammers are trying to steal people's pieces because you didn't sign it properly. And we're not doing it in the corner because you know how scammers are when you don't sign the pieces properly. I'm so bad at this! I've never really practiced having a signature. At least one that isn't my real name, and that would be really bad. What is it? I didn't even spell that right! right. Whatever. Screw this. Screw this. I'm gonna go with old reliable. Old reliable. What is it? Which one of you pieces has it? There you go. Where are you? Screw this. I'm so terrible with this. Where are you? This is so stupid. There you go. We just put it right here in the middle of her dress. Or what is it? Gosh, I can't put this anywhere. There we go. For now, you are the VTuber I bully. Dang. Not the VTuber you bully. Man, where do I put this? Genuinely. I was so dedicated to this piece, I didn't realize the pain it would cause me. There. And now, let's see. Should we make it black? Yeah, I think that's good. I'm gonna make a stamp and it's just gonna be that. That's gonna be my signature. That's it. That's the stream. Hope you liked going down memory lane with me. If you guys want to share your art, because I know I ended up taking over again. I know I was like, guys, we want to share anybody else's art, and then I took over again. Oh my gosh. And so we're here. And for now, let us find someone we shall raid. Pokemon. What is it? Lots of art streams going on right now. So always give someone a chance when you see them. You never know. You never know. Kendra, what? Kendra, oh, wait, what? What? I'm actually genuinely waiting. Hi, I made you stop. What? What? You usually have something to say. What's this one? This one's called Lady Beamer. They're chatting with friends, and they're a dog. Oh, her avatar looks really cute. Unironically. What is it? All right. So we're gonna go raid someone named Lady Beamer. So let's go. And I shall see you guys on Thursday with more Curse Cracker. Can I say something? Now, first, yes. Yes. Your name. Of course you came with the angel. I'll see you guys next time. See you Thursday. Kendrillian out.